think white supremacy has in a lot of ways tricked us, and I say us like society, capital U us, into feeling like inviting others in is giving something up, or inviting something else in is relinquishing something. And I don't think that it is that. It's not pieces of a pie. There's a renewable resource here, and that feels really important, especially as we think about things like the holidays. And for me, that whole conversation really is about white supremacy. It's this feeling of loss, right? If I can't just say Merry Christmas, I'm losing something. I'm losing Christmas. And I don't think that that's anyone's hope. I think that just wanting to be seen and heard and acknowledged in a similar way is what's being asked for. And also for me personally, and I do not speak for the entire Jewish diaspora, but I will say that, like, for me personally, that's Merry Christmas. You want me to feel joy. You're having a joyful season. This is a good time for you. You're wishing me well. It is not said, it is not weaponized. And if I say happy holidays back to you, it is to be expansive, not reductive, not to take something away from you, but to expand upon something for myself, and maybe for you, inviting you into that. And so I think that that's one of those tricks that white supremacy pulls on us, is turning everything into a pie where there's only a certain number of pieces, as opposed to knowing that there's more to it than that we can invite each other in. And I think we were talking a little bit about sound bites and things like that. And again, it's really easy marketing to say there's a war on Christmas. That is clear. That is all we have to say to get folks upset. It's a lot longer to say, wouldn't it be great to consider other folks and what they're celebrating or not celebrating around this time, and wish them joy and peace as sun makes another rotation, right? Like it's just not a great soundbite. It's just, there's a lot more there. And I do think that for me, these two things play out, particularly as we think about conversations around white supremacy. These two things play out where easy marketing, easy story, quick soundbite, very clear, versus one that's nuanced and harder to say, and also harder to absorb. And I think, Keela, coming back to your comment around that perfection, that purity of the message, that we need to get it exactly right? If we're going to talk about being expansive around the holidays that are happening in this particular season, have we made sure we're including everything and acknowledged every single thing? And have we done it all exactly right? And if we're not going to do it exactly right, let's not do it at all. And let's just stick with Merry Christmas. And we're just going to move on and never speak of it again. I think that there's a balance between adding the nuance and getting lost in the nuance, and not being able to do anything at all. And I think, Nora, you mentioned getting a little bit stuck and frozen and unable to sort of move things forward and losing progress in service of perfection. And I think that comes up for me here as well. So we get a little lost in some of those details.